The Harry Potter film series often faces criticism for omitting significant moments from the original books. This is particularly evident with The Order of the Phoenix, the longest book, which was adapted into the shortest film. Perhaps recognizing this misstep, the creators decided to split the final book into two parts, thus starting a trend followed by other franchises like Twilight and The Hunger Games. Some scenes didn't make it into the films, others were significantly altered, and a few were created specifically for the movies. Let's explore some examples. Scene number 1. Harry and the Cafe Girl. The adaptation of The Half-Blood Prince begins unusually with Harry sitting in a cafe, chatting with a waitress and even arranging a date. Unfortunately, he misses the date as Dumbledore arrives to take Harry on important business. This light-hearted scene humanizes Harry, showing him not as the wizarding world's hope, but as a regular guy with an interest in cute girls. Scene number 2. Death Eaters in the London Sky. The Half-Blood Prince features several scenes not in the book. While the film skips the meeting between the Muggle Prime Minister and the Minister of Magic, it includes a grim scene of Death Eaters flying over London, spreading chaos and destruction. It's visually striking but strange, as Death Eaters couldn't fly in the books. Scene number 3. Bellatrix Lestrange at the Burrow and Astronomy Tower. Helena Bonham Carter's brilliant portrayal of Bellatrix Lestrange inspired the screenwriters to give her more screen time in The Half-Blood Prince. Thus, we see two scenes not in the book: a dramatic attack on the Burrow and her presence in the Astronomy Tower with other Death Eaters. These additions integrate the villainous into the story more, adding a darker tone to the film. Scene number 4. Harry and Hermione's Dance. The scene in Deathly Hallows where Harry and Hermione dance in the tent was written specifically for the film. Surprisingly, it works well in context. Harry and Hermione, unsure of their next steps, take a moment to relax. Some view the scene as romantic, while others see it as a bonding moment between friends, but either way, it enriches the movie. Scene number 5. Showdown between Harry and Snape. In the second part of Deathly Hallows, Harry arrives at Hogwarts to find the remaining Horcruxes. His entrance is dramatic. He confronts Snape in front of the entire school with a fiery speech and readiness to battle. Alan Rickman masterfully conveys Snape's conflicting emotions with just his expressions. In the book, Harry was under the invisibility cloak, and Snape fought 3 professors simultaneously. Scene number 6. The Bridge Explosion. In the books, Neville's confrontation with the Snatchers on the bridge is mentioned briefly. The film expands this into a thrilling scene where Neville, alongside Seamus and Ginny, blows up a bridge with Professor McGonagall's permission. The scale of the destruction highlights the seriousness of their defense of the castle and loved ones, showing that many Death Eaters were defeated more by gravity than the explosion itself. Scene number 7. Voldemort destroys the protective charms. In the books, Hogwarts' defense is more understated, with no visible protective charms around the castle. For cinematic impact, Deathly Hallows Part 2 includes a dramatic scene where Voldemort attempts to destroy the school's protective charms. His wand breaking afterward hints at the upcoming battle's complexity.